I don't carry a backpack everywhere, but I'm also not driving around hoping nothing goes wrong. This right here is my everyday driving kit. The small setup I keep in my truck that handles real life stuff without taking over the whole vehicle. This isn't survivor gear, and it's definitely not tactical. This is just my driving kit that I take. The kind of stuff that actually comes up when you're out and about. I'll show you what's in it, why it's in here, and how to build something similar without carrying a bunch of extra junk. Let's get to it. Before I begin this part of the video, none of these products that I'm going to be showing you have been sponsored. I bought everything myself with my own money. No company has sponsored this or told me what to say, but hey, if a company does want to sponsor me at one point. Anyways, so that out of the way. So what I have here is the Maxpedition Double-Deker EDC Pocket Organizer. The reason why I bought this is because I watched a lot of videos on some of the creators, and some of them have used this, and they said it's very well built EDC pocket organizer. And I went on Amazon to look at some of the reviews. It's got thousands of reviews, very good score, so I took a chance. Initial thoughts on this organizer: it's a full clamshell opening frontal compartment with dual zippers. So basically it's got two zippers on each side, and that opens up like a book, so you can actually carry extra articles of equipment on the front and back. At the front of the interior, you have a mesh pocket that has a very strong Velcro. We have a Velcro part there if you want to put a patch. And going on to the side here, it's very thick and it holds up in terms of the structure of the bag. Very strong material, scratch resistance, as you can see right there. It's not really doing anything, so that's great. The zipper action is very smooth. It has never caught on anything. I've opened this up probably around 50 or 60 times. No issues whatsoever. Taking a note of the stitching, there's nothing out of the ordinary. I don't see any skipping of stitches. And then looking in the back here. So the back of the interior, it's an oversized handle. So if you want to carry it like a bag in your hand, it can also attach to some webbing if need be. And then we have a remote compatible system. So right here, if you want to connect that to another bag, you can if you want. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and open this up and explain what's in here and the reason why I picked these articles of equipment. Initial thoughts on this too. The inside, so the front left, it's got slip pockets. It does have a key ring there. I don't use it. This part right here for the key ring, it does have elastic organizer that's very well built, nice and stitched like so. And it does have 6 divisions, 4 in the front and 2 in the back too. And there's a pocket in the back for whatever equipment that you want to put in there. And then the front right is slip pockets too. So right here, we have 3 elastics and it's divided into 2 in the back. And it does have a pocket in the back too for some equipment. All right, what I'm going to do is start from left to right, what I have in here. First up, what I have here is some elastic shoelaces. The shoelaces, I found that by picking this up for the first time, there's so many uses that you can use this for, from tying down to just whatever your imagination presents itself. So that's why I have 2 elastic shoelaces in my pack right here. All right, next up is just a normal pen. I don't have a specialized pen. It's just a standard Sharpie gel pen. The reason why I love gel pens is because normal pens kind of dry out in certain temperatures. But for a gel pen, you can actually write in extreme cold. You can leave this in the car overnight and it'll still write. So that's why I just have a normal Sharpie pen for that instant. All right, next up is just normal scissors. This actually came out of an old meta kit. You can use this for multiple reasons. It's a little rusty, but it'll still do the job. That's why I have these scissors. All right, next up is a small pair of tweezers that I found in the same kit. Just simple tweezers. You can use these for multiple reasons, from picking out slivers in your finger to whatever can come up with. So that's why I have those tweezers in there. In the far back of this back pocket on the left here, it's just a normal memo pad. Nothing special. I write everywhere. I don't seem to need this or need that type of paper. So I have this, just a normal pad. All right, moving over to the right side, this is where it starts to get a little bit exciting. First up, this is just a normal Leatherman Skeletool. The great thing about this one is it actually takes a lot of the tools you might need for an EDC or an EDD in this case, and actually combines it. We have everywhere from a screwdriver. It's got a carabiner right here. We have extra bits for the screwdriver, some pliers, and turning this over. What we're going to have here is a knife, serrated. There's a multiple reasons why everybody should carry a Leatherman. So the Leatherman Skeletool that is in my collection of equipment. All right, so this bad boy right here, the Tide to Goes. I don't know how many times this got me out of a pinch in the office working. I'm not the greatest eater in terms of being clean. This has basically got me out of embarrassing myself in the office, so can't go wrong with a Tide to Goes. All right, for the front part of this bag here, we have the Jetflick titanium utility knife right here. It is really great. I love this thing. The reason why I have a utility knife is because in terms of cutting, I love not having to sharpen a normal pocket knife. I do most of my cutting with this utility blade. If it becomes dull, no big deal. I just go ahead and replace it. Other than that, I just love the look of it. It's great for its purpose. I know it might be a little bit overkill, but hey, it is what it is, right? So the Jetflick titanium utility knife, I just love playing with it. This is what I have for my quote unquote knife part of my ed kit. All right, so in the far back, what I have here is just a normal Sharpie. Multiple reasons why anybody would need a Sharpie for whatever presents itself. Next up in the back here, I actually got this from one of my knives. It's just a felt pouch. I don't know when I would need it, but it's got a little divider inside. If something presents itself that I need to put in here, it's there, and it actually gives another reason why I have this in the back pocket. It's a really stiff felt pouch, so it gives it rigidity. That's why I have this pouch in my kit. And then finally, for the front part, I just have my house key on this little lanyard here. So in case I lock myself out, I have my spare key in here, my ed kit. All right, so we're going to go ahead and close this, and then we're going to go to the back part. This is where actually it becomes very fun. In the back part, I have a lot of goodies. So first up, I got this from work. This is a wireless power bank for charging whatever you need, from cell phones to headphones. I got this from work. Comes with a little bit of a cable. Can't go wrong with portable charger. So that's what I have on here for charging purposes. Next up, I have the ScanDisk Extreme Pro thumb drive. Multiple reasons why somebody would need a thumb drive. If I'm at someone's house to work, I can just easily pop this into a computer, go ahead and download whatever I need to download. And it's funny how there's been multiple times when I needed a thumb drive and I didn't have it. So that's why I started carrying this ScanDisk thumb drive into my collection. All right, and then finally on the left side, I have my flashlight. This one is an Olight Warrior Mini 2. I love this flashlight. The reason why is because it feels really good in my hands. It's got aggressive grip on the handle and then the front too. The pocket clip, it's dual, so you can either put it going vertical this way or vertical this way. So it's a dual purpose pocket clip. And it's got a rechargeable magnetic back. It's been a lifesaver in terms of the possibilities or the situations that I would need a flashlight. So the Olight Warrior Mini 2, that's my flashlight into my collection. And finally, since I'm a first responder, I can't not have a medical side of my bag. This is everything I need for my medical. Right here in my bag, I have some Tylenol. If I ever have a headache, I'm always reaching for Tylenol, and there's nothing worse than trying to find Tylenol or Advil and it's nowhere to be found. That's why I started carrying Tylenol in my pouch. This is a compression bandage, 4x4. Multiple reasons why you would need a sterile pad for wound control bleeding, and it's sterile. It's been vacuum sealed, so nothing is going to go on in terms of getting an infection. I have an antimicrobial hand wipes So love having these. If I'm not near a sink, I can use these towelettes to basically clean my hands if I either need to work on somebody for a medical or actually just for eating. So I always have these in my travel pouch. And that's it for my drive kit. Nothing over the top. It's just a small kit that actually makes sense. If this helps, hit like, subscribe, send it to somebody who carries way too much or nothing at all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.